Hey, South Jersey, I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci. We're here on the Atlantic City Boardwalk. It's a cloudy day, but still not the worst day to be out and about. And we're going to talk to somebody who knows a lot about Atlantic City, a lot about the boardwalk, Michael Chait. He is the president of the Greater Atlantic City Chamber. Mike, it's good to see you 2 days in a row. We had you for the podcast yesterday. Now we have you here in real life.
It's always great to see you, so I'll hang out with you more often these days, Joe.
He's flattering me. All right. So let's talk about what's going on. So we have outdoor dining open. We're in front of the beer garden, which has always had a large outdoor presence. Given that, you're outdoors, what's kind of the feedback you've been getting from people in regards to the weather? Are more people trying to invest more into making their outdoor dining a place for people to actually come to, or is it more just like, hey, we're doing this for now?
We're going to see what happens with it. On June 15th, Governor Murphy opened up outdoor dining for restaurants. They've been struggling, so having the additional capacity makes a big difference. What we're going to see is how these restaurants accommodate outdoor dining. Like you said, beer gardens always had a spot, where you're seeing restaurants like Doc's Oyster House, Harry's Oyster Bar has always had a good spot, but other restaurants pop up outdoor space to increase their capacity.
What are things you're doing now to promote a good business environment for not only the people who own the businesses, but the people who are going to these businesses as well with the chamber?
Well, safety and responsibility is obviously priority. You see some of the outdoor signage that they have here, which is a great practice for them to use. But keeping their employees safe, keeping their guests safe, while offering a great service and hospitality as Atlantic City has always done.
Thanks so much for your time. Maybe I can give you a little elbow or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Elbow. Well, we're going to come back to you in a little bit with the weather, and we thank Michael Chait again for the time.
Thank you, Joe.
We're showing you your stripes here for New Jersey. This is all part of Mets Unite, where meteorologists all across the country are talking about climate change. Look at all that red towards the right side of the image. That's a lot of warming here that we've had in South Jersey, and we continue to see here over time, especially with those nighttime, overnight low temperatures. Now, temperatures will be rising up as we go over the next couple of days, and it all has to do with direction. The wind direction is switching from the east to the southeast and eventually to the south. Temperatures will be getting well above average even as we go into early next week. Temperatures above average for this evening, sliding through the 70s and into the 60s, and our overnight lows will be 62, 65 degrees. We're expecting a mostly cloudy sky with a little bit of fog around. Temperatures just about 5 degrees above average for this time of year. Then we go to Friday. A warm front starts to lift north across the area. I still think we see a good amount of cloud cover like we do see today, but I don't think we will be as wet as we were this morning. There will be a couple of showers and thunderstorms around, but only on the mainland, I believe. And for our Friday, we'll be talking about temperatures between 75 to 80 degrees generally. Not a bad beach day, especially since the beach will be dry for you. Let's look at our water weather for our Friday. Low risk of rip currents. Wave heights are pretty low. Water temperatures in the 60s here, so not that bad to hop on into the water. And then as we go into our weekend, more of the same like Friday, where the shore should stay dry for Saturday and Sunday. Over on the mainland, there'll be a couple of thunderstorms during the afternoon, yes, but not a washout by any stretch for our Father's Day weekend, as well as our summer solstice weekend, which will come in the 5 o'clock hour on Saturday. Let's look at our mainland 7-day forecast. You see temperatures rising. We'll get to around 90 degrees for the early part of next week as that humidity comes back to a real summery feel over at the shore. We will be cooler, but still beautiful weather to be at the beach as that sea breeze kicking in. And again, we will stay dry for most of our Father's Day weekend. For the latest in South Jersey weather, you can follow me on social media, and coming up at 6:30 tomorrow morning, more on your Father's Day weekend and just how hot it will get.